Post demonetization of the older set of 500 and 1000 rupee notes, finally there's some good news in sight for beleaguered Indians who've been besieged by the whole fiasco where there's shortage of notes, the ATMs are running out of money, and there are long queues outside banks. The good news is that the first lot of 5 million new 500 rupee notes are being sent to the RBI from the Nashik press where they are being printed. This is the currency note press in Nashik which has started dispatching these new notes. Now, unfortunately, this is again a pointer towards poor planning because this should have been done much in advance. In fact, when these older notes were being demonetized, that time itself they should have ensured that these notes are already printed and dispatched so that people have these new notes with them in time. Right now, because the ATMs are dispatching only 100 rupee notes to people, they are running out very fast because each person, even though they are allowed only 2000 rupees to be withdrawn, that 2000 in the form of 100 rupee notes means 20 notes. If it was 500, it would have been just 4 notes. If it was 2000, it would have been just 1 note. But then because it's 100, it's that many, and that each ATM has a limited capacity, each person withdrawing 20 of such notes, and that too on a single account. So if one person goes in with say 2 or 3 different cards, 3 different accounts, can withdraw 6000 from one ATM, so that means around 20 to 360 notes are taken. So that's quite a bit. So these things should have been thought through by the government, which it didn't. But thankfully, now that it's doing so, it's good news. See, this final target is much higher. The target is in fact 400 million pieces of this particular 500 rupee note by the end of the current financial year, which means we are looking at March 31st, 2017. So while there's some time to go, but then if compared to 400 million pieces, if there's only the first lot of 5 million pieces which have been sent, so there's still a long way to go. Whether this target will actually be achieved by 31st March 2017, that's again to be seen. Right now, there are the other mints also which are working at full swing. For instance, the RBI has already printed the 2000 and 500 rupee notes at its 2 printing units in Mysore in Karnataka and Salboni in West Bengal. The 500 rupee note is in turn being printed at the 2 presses in Nashik and Devas. So therefore, the target is big, there's lots to be achieved, people are being troubled in a big time. The end objective might be positive, but in the journey per se right now is proving to be quite painful. How things pan out is what is to be seen.